Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having us tonight. I am Kritika Kharbanda, and this is Aphrodite from Henning Larsen, and this is Nikolai from Microspine. So I'm from India, and one difficulty that I face the most is safety. I come from the rape capital of India, which is Delhi, and so we decided to make an app which works for the betterment of women in India. Here we have a very simple user interface that shows how the app works. It's called SafeStep, which is for women and men all over the world. Here is a picture of a team, and we worked together with GeoInfo that helped us to provide the data in order to develop the algorithm for the app. So firstly, why SafeStep? For every 100 men in India, there are only 92 women. And out of these 92 women, only 42% of the women are able to go and work in a normal office every day. Why is that? I think sexual assaults and rape is a very major reason that stops women from going out, even in daytime. And all the safety apps that we have in India, they act like an SOS button. So you can only use them when something happens to you, when you feel that you are in danger. There's nothing you can prevent the danger from happening. So that's why we thought of developing this app. The strategy we used, we were people from 8 different nationalities. The strategy we used were to identify what contributes towards safety. So we started with different parameters, and then we did an external survey, and then we gave a scoring to each of these parameters. Some of these parameters are highlighted here, and we identified which were the most important ones and which we had within our database, which were lighting, public transport, and building typologies. So how does the app work? For example, if you have to go from your workplace till home, so it's a very simple user interface. You can just type your starting point and your destination point. And then instead of showing you the shortest route, this app shows you the safest one. Here is an example of how the app works. Apart from this, we also have 3 more features to the app. You can tick whatever you want to see, like what score the places have. These scores is something that we plan to incorporate later on. And transportation, like what are the easiest transportation modes to reach your destination. And scores are something that I was talking about earlier, that people can feed in their scores and their own experience for one route that they take. This is the Android version of the app. We just had 1 weekend to work on it, so we were just able to develop a web app, but we want to move ahead with it and make it user-friendly for the Android as well. And this is a small video showing the back-end, how we calculated the whole thing. So we divided a city into intersections, and then based on the parameters and the data we have, we give a scoring to each intersection. And then it calculates the overall score for each route, and then the route with the highest score wins, and that's the route that you should take home. And yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Go exploring in safety with SafeStep for women all over the world.
Thank you.
Stop. So just to confirm, guys, you in 48 hours basically developed an app to safely make the journeys of women all over the world safer.
Yeah.
And you did that using data that's publicly available from Copenhagen.
Yes.
So this is data from your products, guys. We're looking at lighting data that's coming out. Everything that we produce and we build is data that, in theory, can feed into your app. Mm-hmm. And you're looking for funding, I hear?
Yes, please. That's why we are here.
Is anyone out there? I mean, look, this is amazing. 48 hours. This is the kind of stuff that happens at these events, and this is why you should get involved. And again, thank you for bringing an amazing new category to now Blocks Hub and AEC Hackathon. So we now have the Sustainable Development Goals Challenge, and these guys are the first winners of that challenge. So again, thank you much, guys. Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.